Well, if you're not going to let me in on that, maybe you'll let me in on something else.
Wow. Every time. I should film it one of these times if I'm ready. But the problem is I have my notes ready, so I can't film from my phone and have my notes. Someone's sitting there going, yes, you can. But one of these days I'll be able to get it. Well, it happened again.
Yowie wowie!
It did. So it happened again, and I thought to myself, I was sitting there in my private detective office with my legs up on the desk, and I thought, as I look out my window of, Enhancement Avenue and Squash Street, I thought to myself, what the hell did I just watch? I thought to myself, this is different.
Yowie wowie!
And it goddamn was. And first off, we're going to get out of the gate. Everybody, including myself, even on this program last week, my hopes did not come true. We were hoping for one interaction with Bray Wyatt.
4-2.
Oh, yeah, forever is what I am. But, I was sitting there wondering, were they going to do this? And, of course, no, they did not pull the trigger. Although they had a segment earlier in the night saying I'll be doing the Firefly Funhouse later in the program, he does it. And this is where it gets interesting, JC. Right out of the gate, Bray Wyatt is surrounded by all of his animals, all of his puppets, whatever you want to call it. And they're talking and they're doing their thing. And all of a sudden, I think Rabbit jumps up and says, stranger danger, stranger danger, stranger danger. Which, interestingly enough, going down the rabbit hole, did you know in 2010, Steve Austin, he actually was in a direct-to-DVD movie called Stranger. I did not know that.
I didn't know that either.
I was wondering if maybe Bray Wyatt or The Fiend has an affinity for the cinema, or at least direct-to-DVD or Blu-ray cinema. But no, I was laughing at this. I went down and I was like, maybe he's making a comment about this terrible movie. So I had to figure out what the synopsis of this movie was. A Stranger is essentially... Steve Austin is an FBI assailant, some type of assassin that goes with the FBI, loses his mind and doesn't remember anything, and his family gets blown up to smithereens, and now the trailer, clearly enough, being direct-to-DVD, said, revenge is cold, because they couldn't use Stone Cold Steve Austin. I was watching it, and I thought to myself, okay, so he's making fun of a man that lost his memory, who thinks he's somebody different, who does not think that he's doing anything wrong. It's an interesting parallel to Bray Wyatt and The Fiend. And he also went back to, they were talking about all the things The Fiend did. The Fiend attacked Mick Foley, Angle, Finn Balor, and then they looked at him and the puppets made him feel like it was him, and he totally just batted it down and went, no, that was The Fiend. And nothing. And it was just interesting dichotomy there when they were looking at each other, kind of the puppet and Bray looking at it like, oh, okay, I get what you're doing. But really what it came down to me and everybody else, I guess, in the land was the clock. The clock specifically. It was started at 3:16, and Abby said specifically, what are you going to do about it? My clock's been broken. By the way, it's a nice little touch. I don't know if you saw it. The actual clock itself was shattered glass. Because of 3:16, I enjoyed that little aspect of it. And I was watching it and watching it. And of course, he goes, let me fix it. And he uses the hammer. And Rabbit says, oh, no, not again. Because, as remember last time that there was a mallet or some type of hammer, Rabbit got smashed.
Squishy, squish, squish.
Squish, squish, squish into the jam that was the Rabbit.
Oh, I forgot about the jam.
The jam.
Available on WWE.com for $9.99.
Is it really?
I don't know.
It might as well be. Schmuckers. Or call it fuckers, whatever. It's just whatever. But anyway, so they would do that whole thing, and the clock goes from 3:16 to a number of 11:19. Now, this is where
Ominous.
Yeah, exactly. Now, this is where I'm not going to lie to you. As I do research, I do different things. I look to see what other people are saying to see if they can lead me down a trail.
Yeah.
Because that's what a good detective does, JC.
You got to follow every lead, including if they're ones that other people uncovered. You wouldn't be doing your job.
It's true, because we're all in this together, folks, because we all have no clue what we're doing, and I am trying to shed some light on some stuff. However, I will say, is it a Bible verse? No, it is not. Is it The Undertaker? Clearly, last night we decided to know that no, it is not.
Watson has something to chime in here.
Yes.
So, yes, as you're referencing, 11:19 was the debut of The Undertaker.
Yes.
Do you know what day, you know how every day has like some sort of weird day?
Yes.
11:19?
Yes.
World Toilet Day. And I didn't look this up, but I will take it as fact, is The year the Undertaker debuted, that's when they decided to start calling it that. Like the minute they saw him on screen. So yeah, TJ asked, he's like, hey, that's also the Undertaker's debut. I'm like, see the correlation? So Bray was just trying to like educate us that the Undertaker belongs in a toilet. Carry on.
Wow, just wow. So then I started to go down the toilet hole, and I decided, what am I going to do with this, right? So I thought, okay, so 11:19, clearly not a Bible verse. Sorry, it's the wrong one, guys. I'm looking at it going, no, it's wrong. It's just wrong. Is it The Undertaker? No, not yet. Wrong. Could it be Survivor Series? Probably, but not.
Survivor Series on 11/19?
Well, it's technically the 11th month of the 19th year. I would say probably wrong. I'm thinking, look, why would they send this over here and do this over there? Clearly, what I've noticed about Bray Wyatt is he is the Fiend-ish, whatever you want to talk about, is a singular focus for now. And then he goes to his next victim and his next victim. There's not a lot of crap going on here. He's a singular focus kind of thing. And I thought, okay, fine. So I started going down and thinking to myself, could any of these spell anything out? And I thought, the 11th letter, the 19th letter, KS. No, of course that's not it. People thought 11/19. Could that be the date of November 19th? It is not. It is not even a SmackDown day. It's no longer any day because they've moved to Fridays. So that's out. Then I thought to myself, could it be that there was something that happened on the 1st of January 2019? No, I looked. There was nothing. And that's a Wednesday, by the way, so that clearly could have been nothing. People believe all these different things. It's just not possible, folks. But then I thought to myself, just humor yourself, Adam. Who the fuck is Adam? Yeah. And I thought, thanks. And I thought, I got to humor myself. So there it is, 3/16 and 11/19. And I went, wait a minute. Wait one more minute. What if it's a math equation? So then I thought to myself, maybe I'll put it in my Google, but I'll do it in reverse. 11/19 minus 3/16. And it comes out with the number.
Ooh, he did a little Twitch thing.
Yeah, I know. 803. Now, I thought to myself, listen, 803. What could possibly 803 mean? It can't possibly mean anything. I'm just fucking stupid. I'm just fucking nuts.
Yeah.
There's nothing going on here as I crap out on my microphone. What the hell? That's interesting. Anyway, yeah, so I just crapped myself there.
You know what? I think you're onto something, and like the Fiend spirit is here and trying to
it's weird. All I know is that I'm like creeping out here, man. Like I can hear myself, but not really. Wow. Anyway,
yowie wowie.
Can you hear yourself?
Yeah,
might be my thing then. Interesting.
So
I think the Fiend is coming in.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna.
There's one I think bad hole there.
There is a bad hole.
No, that sounds a lot better. Actually.
Yeah. Wow. That was weird. Right when I was about to give
my
big
thing. You gotta be careful of those tainted holes. You know.
Wow.
Always wash up.
So I thought to myself, no way could 803 mean anything. And all of a sudden I put it in my Google machine and it says angel number. And I went, wait a minute. You're going to tell me that I thought this was a dead end. And sometimes these things are dead ends, JC. But I said to myself, I'm going to look a little bit deeper, folks. Angel number 803. What exactly does that mean? I'm glad you asked. Angel number 803 is a number of power. 8, the number 8 alone, is a symbol of progress. It means a stable status of the status quo. The number 0 is a sign of wholeness.
Ooh.
It means teamwork and support, which, if you really look at it, he's been harping on the fact
the Firefly Funhouse
is his team.
Mm-hmm.
And they are the biggest support system that he has. And that they can take down any team. I don't know. Bray may be able to take down Braun and Seth.
Braunlins.
But it's not over. 3 is the sign of diplomacy, which he kind of has while he's talking in the Firefly Funhouse. But the minute that he switches over to the Fiend, there is no diplomacy. He said, I will see you in hell. So I kept going and going and going. Number 80 is a symbol of eternity, which he may think he believes he could live forever.
Well, purgatory is eternity.
Exactly. And it's just interesting to me. 80, this is the part that I love the best. The number 83 is a talking sign, which he could very well possibly be every time he speaks on the Firefly Funhouse. And it just keeps going on and on. Teamwork. Like it talks about how teamwork is part of an angel number. It's talking about the ability to be working in harmony with each other and achieve a common goal, which all of these things in his brain may very well work together to finally get him the Universal Championship. I'm so excited I can't hold this in anymore. I can't. And it just says, basically, this is important for everybody to understand, that no one would pull together to do one man's job. And I was like, you know what? That's very telling. It's very telling. And I don't know where else to go with this, but I'm so excited that 803 meant something. I thought, no possible way. No possible way. And there you have it, folks. He is singularly focused on Braun and Seth. I am all in. He could be the angel of death. He could have many things going on here. I will continue to ask more questions because we will not be getting the answers we need.
Here's the thing. Clash of Champions, this main event is fascinating because we know The Fiend is going to have something to do with it. So no matter how we feel about this match, this is the most interesting thing on the show because we got to know. And I think you've gotten us closer there.
I'm trying.
But you never know. The Fiend could be listening to you.
He just took out my microphone.
He could be listening to you and change his course of action.
It's true.
So that you literally could have solved the case, but we may never know because the Fiend might be 2 steps ahead and be like, oh, the detective's caught up to me.
Did I just blow up the spot?
I don't know, man.